Welcome, Tailgate Beers. Ryan here. Austin is out on assignment tonight and is not joining us. But I'm sitting down with Hayden Coffman. He's a Nashville artist coming through, opening up for Tyler Braden tonight.
Yeah, man,
and
it's been great.
Looking forward to seeing you on the stage. I see you got your nice bandwagon out there.
Yeah,
and
love
the trailer.
it. Love it.
The trailer with your picture and name on it.
Just like yelling on the side of the trailer there. I'm a little fatter and hairier.
More hair. I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
Still cool though. I like it.
So, where have you been here recently? Where are you heading to?
So yesterday we were in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Then Thursday we were in Chicago, both with Tyler. It's been great. Cold as hell.
It is cold right now.
But very fun. And then 2 weeks ago I had my first show of the year with Chris Jansen. In Georgia. So just kind of getting our toes in the water right now, starting for the year. And but it's been great so far, just doing some opening stuff and having a good time. Drinking Surfside.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's right. Thank you to Surfside for helping us out here at Tailgate Beers. We mentioned it just before we came on camera, but you've been to Peoria before and have played cruisins.
Yep, twice. So this will be a third time, and I think probably the best time from what I gathered from the other two shows with Tyler so far. So I think it's going to be great. Yeah,
so hopefully you'll see some familiar faces out there that I've seen you before.
Yeah, definitely. I already did during sound
really?
check. Yeah, so pretty cool.
So what do you think about just jumping on stage? I mean, is it like you get into like a different persona? I mean, is Hayden off stage and Hayden on stage a different guy?
Yeah, man, like way different. I feel like because I feel like a lot of people like think I'm crazy from after my show, and I'm like really not. Well, sometimes I am. Like Saturday nights, whatever, Friday night, but like, kind of just get amped up and kind of treat it like a sport almost, where I get real fired up, for 45 minutes, get crazy up there, 30 minutes, however long we're playing, 90 minutes, but get psyched up and it's like fun. It's like a sport, you kind of get high from it, and it's way different than just your normal job, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And I assume that the band and the team, the camp, I mean, a good camaraderie and traveling together.
Yeah,
you're basically living together in a bus.
Exactly. That's what people say. Like really, music. 90% of it's not music.
Yeah.
You're just hanging out with people, and hopefully you like them. And luckily we have a good crew and all that stuff. Like that guy, beautiful hair. He's in there all the time.
Too, yeah.
Sound guy, Derek.
I met him earlier.
Yeah, and we got a great crew, and it's awesome. I love it.
So, kind of going into 2025, what's goals? What's happening?
Yeah, man, just really like how we've already started out, is staying busy, busier than ever, and then also dropping more music than ever. So I just dropped first single of the year last Friday called "Don't Come With a Label." Got another one coming out in March. So I know you said that this is airing in March, so go pre-save and pre-order "Love and a Heartbreak." That's gonna be the name of that song, and it's also the name of the album.
Did you say that?
March 14th, I believe, whatever that Friday is. We're also announcing the album this Friday. It's the name "Love and a Heartbreak." So it's perfect, really, that you're releasing this on March 11th.
Yes,
love that.
No, that's perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah,
love it. So coming up in just a couple of days, you'll have more music coming out.
Lots.
You'll have big announcements coming.
Yes, sir.
So go look up Hayden Coffman and
do it. Pre-save it, pre-order it. Helps me out a lot. I'm an independent artist, so I need all that.
Absolutely.
Love
and then
that.
All the follows
and
likes and all of that as it comes out too.
Yeah, man, love that a lot. You get it, podcasting. It's all that is as well. So
yeah, I was actually talking to Tyler earlier about just the fact that artists these days, and it's not brand new, but in the last 5-7 years, you almost have to become an influencer.
Dude, yeah,
just to get your name out there, get your music
man.
out there.
I mean, that's why we got Jade right here with following me around with the camera all the time.
Right, getting content. It's all about content,
dude. It is, man. It is, but I like it. It's fun. It's just like I'm sure Tyler could probably attest, it's exhausting sometimes, just because you're not always, in TikTok mode or whatever. But it's fun. I like it. You kind of have to embrace it, I feel like, at this point.
So from a social media standpoint, and you mentioned her as well, I mean, do you guys focus on certain platforms, or is it trying to saturate All of them?
Yeah, I mean, guess like really all of them. You know what I mean? Like there's some times where I'm like, I'm not gonna like worry about Twitter or X now.
Right,
Sorry,
right, X, yeah. I don't
but
know. Elon's kind of got some pull in the
yeah,
government now.
yeah,
You might need to.
I might run for office. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But
What office would you run for? Hayden Coffman's going to run for office. Mayor of what?
I don't know, man. I guess Surfside Alcohol. No, I don't know. I mean, I could never run for office, but I'd like to, shake hands, kiss babies, all that.
Absolutely. I've got too much baggage to run for office.
Same, man. I mean, I'm really worried about my career now, honestly, with what I've got out there before I started this. So we'll see what happens, man.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
So you got new music coming. You
Yeah,
got a release coming for some announcements with a new album getting ready to drop.
Videos, everything, man. It's
really
gonna be a lot of stuff coming out, music videos, and just like I said, content for days. So we're just working on that right now, finishing up.
So going back into kind of the coming into the music scene. I mean, what kind of got you there?
It's just like kind of very, I guess, abstract. I started out in college. I was actually playing baseball at a small school down near Nashville called Cumberland University.
Yeah.
So doing that, and then like I had a buddy there that was just learning how to play guitar, picking and grinning, whatever, and we would just mess around for months at a time, just like dorm room stuff because we're young guys, can't go to the bars and stuff down in Nashville. So yeah, I did that, and then like kind of got addicted to it, I guess. First I was like just a hobby, you know what I mean, we'll have fun with it. Then like I just realized I was like over and over, I'm like, hey, like I love doing this, like it's really fun. And then obviously too, like getting into doing gigs, it makes it more adrenaline rush. It's not as it's not as boring as just playing a video for yourself and post it on Instagram or whatever that was. But I did that for 2 years, just randomly right when I got to college, no plans of doing music at all.
Yeah.
Then sophomore year, I was like, man, like first off, I feel like I could do this a lot longer than play baseball. So not a pro ball player or anything by any means. So like with doing that too, it's college sports is like a job too, where it's like you can start loving something more than that and blah 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 there. But yeah, I just started putting out music videos, or not music video, cover videos. Up on the internet and all that, and people seemed to like it, and I just kept doing it. Finally I was like, dude, I'm gonna get out of college, just chase this. And luckily my parents are super cool, and they were like, hey, we'll support it, but you're not gonna go to school and do music at the same time and like half-ass something. So we'll help for a while and just see if that works out for you or not. And so luckily it's like doing well. So it's kind of how I first got into it, really just posting on Instagram, and then gigging, and then playing cover gigs for a couple of years. And I finally started writing songs in like 20 around when I started, so 2018, 2019. Then got addicted to that, met the right people, how it is, and you kind of create your own community. So yeah, man, just kind of started that way. And then I just got lucky a couple years ago, just going viral a few times on different platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube did really well for me because of TikTok. So yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, a nutshell of everything. And then like, yeah, I'll quit rambling. I'll let you ask more questions.
No, you're good. You're good.
Kind of how I got
people want to hear
it.
you. They want to hear me.
No, dude. I do. I do, man.
So you're going through that process, and what is your songwriting? You mentioned you started getting into writing songs. I mean, are you writing with others when you first start? Or are you doing that alone in a room by yourself?
So, like, first off, when I first started doing it, I was just doing it by myself, and I'm not a guitar player really at all, like barely at all. Like not even a player. I can just mess around with it. So stuff at first, just doing that. But that's what I was doing. Then I had a buddy I was writing songs with, and then I had people reach out over Instagram, kind of like wanting to write. And when you first hear that, like you don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Like let's go write a song. Like what the hell? Okay, sure. Yeah. Like how do you write a song and not think of another song? You know what I mean? I hear people say it all the time, and it's real. But now I do a lot of co-writing. Obviously, you gotta really like meet the right people that are like in your kind of world, I guess, and get you to write those songs and can like feel you out as a person. It's like therapy sessions a lot of times. 'Cause you're like, hey, like you go to a room with 3 or 4 guys toss ideas out. You might like this, I might not like it. He loves this, blah blah blah. We all agree on something, then we just kind of spitball, and just go after it. That's kind of how I approach it. And so, yeah, I mean, co-writing is the best thing though. To write with other people, I love doing it, but I mean, it's just me.
You sit down and you're all kind of shooting out ideas,
Yeah.
and somebody's probably, or a couple people probably, strumming along on the guitar and,
Sure,
and trying to come up with
and
some.
then, like, the new age these days, there's like track guys too. So you'll have a guy in there with a beat.
Okay.
Like he's, great, maybe a musician guy, but he's not really there to write the song.
Yeah.
But he's like, listening, like, okay, that's a cool vibe, like it's a love song, whatever, or it's a rock song. Okay, guys, you like this, blah blah blah, and you kind of just all agree on something and kind of roll with it like that as well.
And in the country scene or the Nashville scene, I mean, if you're in the room, and something gets released, something gets cut,
You're there, yeah.
You get a part of that,
right?
I mean, even if you
word,
are,
word is a third or whatever that's what it says. So if you're just there and you have a shitty day, but they cut it, it's like, hey, got lucky today. It's a bad day at the office, but it happens to everybody. You're gonna have bad days. Your normal job too, but you're still gonna get paid most of the time.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's very different. Cool. Nashville, I don't really know anything about like LA or anything. I've heard that's way different in that world.
I've heard that as well. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know anything about that. I'm just used to Nashville, and I like it because your best buddy's gonna have the great days. They're gonna have bad days. They're gonna have days that carrying the right. They're gonna have days and they're hungover and they don't know what to say. You know what I mean?
So we were talking off camera before we started about us being good friends with Matt Burrell and Mickey T
great guy.
and Raised Rowdy, and I heard on the podcast I was watching with Trey that you did, I think it was a year or so ago.
Yeah.
About Matt get kicked out of Red Door and
maybe so. I don't even remember that honestly, but I mean.
But there was a story to it, but it just I love those guys.
Bonner too, I'm sure had a good story for that. Those guys are always running around.
Oh yeah, so. No, great guys. Shout out to them because they take care of us and we love them. But in Nashville, I mean, if you're there and an artist, are you even visiting Broadway at this point? I mean, even you going down there, are you more of a Midtown or somewhere else?
Well, like personally, I like both. I like Midtown. I also like Broadway, which a lot of guys don't.
Yeah.
But personally, I can go down there and not see people I know and get really hammered, party it up. Whereas Midtown, you go down there and it's just industry people. So probably don't be a jackass. It's kind of how we look at it. But, I like both. It just, really, I guess, depends on the kind of night you're wanting to have.
Yeah.
Rowdy night, Broadway.
You can fit in out there. And,
right.
Tourists and everything else.
Literally, because they're partying, they're blacking out. They don't have any recollection what you said or did. You know what I mean? But, Midtown is way different where you're going to see people you might have to, write with on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, maybe don't get blacked out and, take your shirt off in the bar or something like that. So, yeah.
Going back to baseball, so you were kind of the baseball guy through high school and went to college, smaller college, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Catcher.
Really?
Yeah. Not anymore, obviously, but
my son, he's 11. He catches quite a bit.
Nice.
So Austin and I, we coached together. That's how we originally met. We coached baseball together for our kids, starting 7, 8-year-old, and now we're at 11-year-old. So
nice.
Enjoy that. So
yeah,
I always try to ask some of the baseball questions.
It's real now, right? Travel ball or what?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's getting ready to start. I mean, it's
chaos,
February.
Right?
Oh yeah, and it'll be. I mean, it's year round.
Oh yeah, man.
It's year round. We have practice every week.
Yeah, dude, love it.
52 weeks a year.
Great memories and great just team stuff. You're gonna love that forever.
It is, and just being involved, but then also getting to know. I mean, even Austin is a good friend of mine. Getting to know his son and and the boys at the that they hang out with school and stuff like that.
The boys, shout out to the boys.
Yeah, I've got an older son too that I coached his team as well, and got to know all of them.
Nice,
and
man.
Those are definitely some memories in the baseball.
Yeah, dude, love that. Yeah, we played from little to all the way up to college, so get it, and it's just fun. You definitely cherish those moments with your parents too.
Absolutely.
So it's great.
Were your parents involved with your upcoming as far as a baseball player and all of that?
Not coaching really,
Yeah.
but like pushing to play sports. I played like everything. Growing up, football, basketball, baseball till high school. Then high school, just football and baseball both. But I stopped playing basketball in my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, love sports. I mean, I'm addicted to sports. That's all I do is watch, sports every day. So it's kind of my life with music. If I'm not playing shows or whatever, I'm probably watching Tennessee play.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's kind of.
So I am a. Are you a Tennessee football fan?
Oh yeah, everything.
So I'm
football,
an Ohio
basketball,
State
baseball.
fan. Ohio State.
Yeah,
fan.
they whooped us. They whooped us, man.
We got lucky this year and actually went all the way to the national championship. After a tough loss to Michigan, I still would fire our coach even after winning the national
Michigan
championship.
for that. They screwed us.
Right.
Like we took
Right.
the ass whooping because of that. So, but no, they were a great team though.
You guys
Very
watch
stacked.
a lot of sports on the bus. I mean, you
Yeah,
get
man.
your next venue and
Yeah.
green rooms and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or your phone even if you don't have anywhere else to watch it. So yeah, football, basketball, baseball. I mean, hell, I watch women's basketball even. So I watch all of it. Softball.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man.
One of the questions that Austin usually asks, and like I said, he's not here tonight, but I'll give him a quick shout out. But so he goes through this whole story about the planes going down, and I'll cut to the chase. So top 5 albums if you're going to spend your rest of your life on an island because the plane went down.
Damn.
You have access to every album. It can be greatest hits, it can be compilations, it can be dual disc, whatever it is. And if you want to go artist, you want to go anything along those lines. But what would you be grabbing on the way down?
Yeah, man. So first off, great question. Second off, hard question. Third off, I'm terrible with names of like albums.
Yeah.
So I'll try this.
Just you go artist. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do artists. Okay, so all right, gotta think different vibes, right?
Yes.
So tough. For rap, do I go modern? Do I go a little bit of barely throwback? He's not really a throwback, but he is. Wheezy, Lil Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
classic.
Absolutely.
Next, gotta have Luke Combs.
Mm-hmm.
Love him. Huge inspiration. A lot of the reason I started doing music. That guy.
Love it.
Yeah, and this probably for the album. This one's for you. Classic, top to bottom, all hits.
Absolutely. One of the few.
Yeah. Third, gotta go George Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Sad stuff. Drinking whiskey.
That's
Drinking Surfside late at night.
absolutely classic.
George.
Classic stuff. Yeah.
Fourth, I feel like I need to switch it up a little bit. Maybe go like a little rock vibe.
Yeah.
It's tough. You know what? Actually, Elvis.
Okay.
Vibe, man.
That's the first on Tailgate
Vibe,
Beers.
yeah.
I don't think
Nice.
we've had Elvis.
First one, Elvis. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
don't think we've had one.
Yeah, I love Elvis. Definitely for certain, I guess just certain occasions, I guess, driving around for me.
Yeah.
Love it. Fifth, gotta go Wallen.
Okay.
I mean, he's goated right now, so gotta
It's
go
true.
Wallen right now. I can't, stop listening to that guy.
Yeah.
So
You ever met him?
those 5 once. Red Door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm
Early on or
sure he
recently?
did not remember. Not recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like partying Morgan, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Which I don't know him at all, so but he was partying. So was I.
Did he throw any
he
chairs or
does not-
anything? Or?
No, just shots, really. Just shots, yeah. Fireball, man. But yeah, it was brief, and like I said, there's no way he remembers it, 'cause I barely do. I only remember it because it's him. I'm like,
Right.
shit, that's Morgan Wallen, yeah. But yeah, it was like when I first moved to town too, like 2019. Met him, and it was like, whiskey glasses and all that was like huge.
Yeah. So you are a Eastern Tennessee guy.
Yeah, man, Knoxville.
Knoxville area.
Yeah.
Well, and Morgan's from
Yeah.
around there too, isn't he?
He is close by. Yeah, we've got like mutual friends apparently and all that. He's obviously a little bit older than me, but yeah, pretty wild.
So going back to Elvis, I mean, are you a conspiracy theorist at all?
not really, but hit me with it.
So
hit me with it.
Recently, within the last, what has it been, 3 or 4 months, there's like school teacher that has like a name that matches up that he claims, like, he is Elvis, and
wow.
There's a lot of information data.
Sober? Is he a sober guy?
Yeah. I don't know how much sober, but he claims he's Elvis. He talks about it, but from what I've seen, like on some of the little TV shows, that like a lot of stuff line up, like the dates, the times, the names, the
the look.
He's got a little bit of it's more white, grayish hair now.
Yeah, he's older now, but he's got to be handsome.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
He has to be.
Absolutely.
He's claiming that, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know if you were kind of that conspiracy guy that that some of these artists that have left us way too early.
I mean, not really, honestly. It's tough, like, for me to even follow some of, like, Tupac and all that stuff. But I mean,
oh yeah, there's all kinds of
right. It's like I hear that all the time, but I don't know.
You ever been to a Diddy party?
No,
I have not either.
I'm not.
I have not either.
But I wish I got invited at least.
I'm still hoping for an invite.
Be cool.
I'm still hoping for an
invite.
Exactly. Maybe
one day.
Yeah.
Hey,
podcast. Gets a couple more views.
Yeah. Ask him to come on here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. We might have to call him in.
Yeah. For sure.
Virtual.
Couple favors.
I think he's got a few phone calls.
Yeah. Probably. It's a tough scene right there.
Yeah.
Tough scene.
I wanted to mention too, Alexis, who is your girlfriend's also
fiance.
Yeah. Well, that's new news to me at least. So congratulations on that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, she's big on that.
And I think she's at the merch booth right now, setting up the merch.
Yeah, dude, just slinging merch out there, man.
That's awesome. And and how did you guys meet? I heard the story, but we'll tell the folks as well.
Funny enough, through Instagram. Yeah, so just classic. A couple likes here, a couple likes there, just playing the game. So
you went. I heard you went with the triple like.
Yeah.
Heard you go the triple like, and then she kind of hit you back with the triple like.
Yeah, and, I wasn't gonna be too slutty. I hit her with like 2 more likes, just 2, not 3.
And then she slid into your DMs after that.
Correct. Correct.
He played that well.
At first, she did, and it was great, man. And then it's, we're here now. Worked out. Love her.
So she's doing your merch. I was talking with her this week and getting this schedule. She does TM kind of stuff.
Yeah, tour managing. She does everything for me. Dresses me, all that stuff. Yeah, she's great though. Yeah, she wears a lot of hats.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
Wedding date planned yet, or?
Yeah, and this fall, this September. So excited about that. She's stressed because women get stressed about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little stressed, but I'm also like, hey. One day it's a party. It's gonna be really fun.
It's not like you have anything. You're out on tour and busy and all of that. So you get to plan a wedding at the same time.
It's tough. Yeah, we've obviously had to block that off. For touring and that and the bachelor trip. But
going to Broadway for that?
So, just straight to Broadway. Staying home now. We're gonna go to the beach. I think just.
There you go.
With the boys, have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
there you go. Well, it's great to get to know you. I am really looking forward to see you get up on stage tonight.
Yeah, dude. Give me a party. I'm excited about it.
Really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us here on Tailgate Beers podcast.
Dude, Sam, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Let's get a cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.